What's made you come here to this rally tonight?
Because I've got a job and I can't afford to live.
I really hate the Tories. I hate what they're doing to the country.
The country's in a mess.
Well, enough is enough. Is it not? It is. And we've had enough. Yeah.
It's looking like this is the rebirth of the British working class fighting back at long last.
Because enough is enough, and I've had enough.
We've had enough of being told that the working class only get the dregs off the table, only get the crumbs.
I start university in September. No idea how I'm going to afford it.
I mean, I was at the first anniversary of a community pantry. Yes, they've seen the amount of clients over the last year double. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, it is, because it's true.
A general strike to move things along.
We're sleepwalking into a winter where people are going to starve, people are going to freeze, people are going to die. And it's not an accident, it's not a natural disaster, it's policy making.
Well, they call it a cost of living crisis, but it's really just a greed crisis, isn't it?
I know someone running out of a shop to the supermarket today being chased by security guards. Clearly, people are desperate because they can't afford just to cover the basic necessities of living from day to day.
I work for the DWP, and that we've been issuing cost of living payments, and I always think the whole thing's unnecessary in the sense that it's not a cost of living crisis, it's the government not regulating the energy companies the way they should be doing.
We're one of the richest countries in the world, and pensioners that I know are really worried about surviving this winter.
I can't imagine the Tory mindset not wanting to feed people, not wanting people to have a nice warm house to go to.
If you had a message to Boris Johnson right now, what would it be?
He should be in jail.
And the rest of the Tory cabinet?
He should be in jail.
The incoming Prime Minister's not going to change anything in this country. In fact, the two of them seem to be moving further and further into the right.
I just can't wait till we get rid of them, the whole Tory bunch.
They're in the pocket of big business, they always have been, and they're not going to build a system that helps the working class. That's abundantly obvious. So I've got no message for her, I've got nothing but contempt for her.
Tories have been in for 12 years and they've done nothing but ruin the NHS.
I just think they need to think of the whole community, not just the posh, elitist twats at the top.
I just think the whole thing just needs reforming. Enough is enough.
Do you think Keir Starmer's doing enough about this as the opposition leader?
He doesn't say anything.
There's just silence. We don't have an opposition party anymore. I think he's appalling. I think he lied in order to win the leadership.
People want an alternative.
I think he's essentially just a Tory with a red tie on.
What do you think will change things?
Well, the first thing we've got to do is nationalise the utility companies.
Nationalise all utilities.
Well, they need to nationalise their utilities